can't forget. You go down home when the sun goes low. Head off the highway to a painted western sky. Walk down a worn path through the back door, cooking in the kitchen and the kettle is warm. Then you sit down home.
Welcome to Great Chefs of the West, a video symposium of regional cookery offered by chefs from the West and Southwest. From Homewood, California, near Lake Tahoe, an appetizer by Chef Douglas Dale. From Dallas, Texas, an entree by Chef Dean Fearing. From Manhattan Beach, California, a dessert by Chef John Sedler. And home-based cooking from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
One of the grand dining experiences on Dallas's emerging food scene is the Mansion on Turtle Creek. Though it's an opulent top-of-the-line hotel operation, remarkably 80% of the dinner clientele are local patrons. This unusual statistic is due in part to Executive Chef Dean Fearing, one of a handful of young Texas chefs who are exploring the products and culinary traditions of the Southwest. His entree is grilled free-range chicken.
Okay, this is a farm-raised chicken, sometimes called free-range chicken, and they get to run around the grounds, so to speak, instead of getting cooped up in a little pen and raised for the rest of their little lonesome life. They get to run around with nature. That's why they're so expensive. No, but they're real good, though, also. Okay, what we do here at the Mansion, yeah, just as you would normally do. We completely take the bones out except for one, so the customers don't have to fight with any of the bones. It's also easy for grilling. What we do is go down through the keel bone, start off, and we completely take all the meat off the carcass.
Chef Fearing calls in what he calls his boning expert, Gustavo Robles.
As you see, Gustavo is definitely the master of this technique. So what we have are two sides of that has the leg and the breast intact. And what Gus is going to do now is completely debone except for the wing bone. And also I guess it's two bones. It's the bone in the thigh leg, or the drumstick. Right now he's taking out the thigh leg. You have to remember, in this area, you have to take the cartilage out with it.
The chicken half is rubbed with oil before grilling.
And then we're going to season it with salt on both sides. A little heavier on the skin side because it can get pretty bland, and real light of pepper. Okay, we're going to place it down skin side first, so we kind of sear it and get our markings. And then we'll, as you see, we'll get our markings, and then we'll turn it over and finish the other side of it.
Grill the chicken 7 minutes on the skin side.
Boy, that smells good already.
The chef repositions the chicken to burn in or mark a crisscross pattern.
These chickens tend to have a lot of grease. They're raised outside, so as you can see, they have a little bit heavier fat content around the skin. You need to be careful about that because they will drip a lot of grease. Real good, and then I'll turn it.
Cook the other side 6 minutes or until the juices are clear. A compound butter is served with the chicken. It contains diced smoked red and yellow bell pepper and diced garlic. The peppers are smoked whole, then diced.
Then the shallot, same way. You need a sharp knife to do this. Find out real fast if
the chef will add 2 chopped shallots.
Okay, we're going to add the cilantro, the Dijon mustard, give it a little tang, serrano chilies. We're just going to use the outside skin. The seeds add an intense heat to these peppers. If you want them milder, leave them out.
Serrano chilies are diced and added to the bell pepper mixture.
Okay, where are we at? Now we're going to add our juice of lime and lemon. Then add our butter. Our butter needs to be soft so you can incorporate and actually check the seasoning. And then we're going to roll it up in some butcher paper. Okay, what we're going to do is put a little bit of the butter out here in the middle of the paper. Then with a straight edge, we're going to compress it, holding the back of the paper so we get all the air out of the butter. So it's a tight mass right here. Then we're going to roll it up. Twist the ends.
Refrigerate until solid. Tobacco onions begin with sliced red and yellow onions.
We're going to slice the onion real super thin.
The onion rings are coated with highly seasoned flour that includes paprika, salt, red, white, and black pepper.
And then we're going to dredge.
The onions are deep fried for garnish.
And what we come out with is a finished product like that after it comes out of the fry later. Nice and crispy.
The refrigerated butter roll is sliced for presentation.
There's a road headed to the west, and it's calling me back again. There's a pale blue sky and a northern sunset, and a place I can't forget. You go down home when the sun goes low, head off the highway to a painted western sky. Walk down a worn path through the back door, cooking in the kitchen and the kettle is warm. Then you sit down